Hello from Amsterdam, and tonight I'm taking the ferry with DFDS from Amsterdam to Newcastle. So I'm going to catch the coach from Amsterdam. It'll take us to IJMULDEN, we'll get checked in and we'll get on board. Will it be any good? We shall see. Just one letter away from being a sofa company, because I wouldn't want to cross the North Sea on a sofa.
Good afternoon everyone, this is the bus driver speaking. I hope you have a lovely day here in Amsterdam. Alright, we go to IJMULDEN. The ride is 45 minutes to drive, so I ask you all to put your seatbelt on. And I'm happy that you all made it, so nobody of you have to swim.
After our friendly welcome, we're away. The coaches are marked DFDS either on their livery or with an A4 piece of paper in the front of the coach which says DFDS. The coaches depart at 15:30 and 1600 hours Central European Time, and the stops are located close to Amsterdam Central Railway Station next to the Viking River Cruise entry. The coach costs €10 and I highly recommend using it. So 45 minutes later we arrive at IJMULDEN and catch a glance of the ferry MS King Seaways. And after checking in with a tremendously friendly and helpful member of the DFDS staff,
Hi.
we go through security and make our way on board the vessel. The short flight of stairs takes us up to deck 7, which is where guest services is located. And for me, something far more interesting, these models of former DFDS ferries. They are amazing. I want one. DFDS, would you sell me one? Would you give me one? We'll do a little bit more exploring of these areas later in the video.
Before proceeding to the car deck tomorrow morning. Please remember to deactivate your car alarm. Meine Damen und Herren, eine Durchsage.
So that's me on board, and check-in was a doddle. Very friendly staff from DFDS, and that was really nice. So the plan is to get down to our cabin, which is on deck 6, and then have a bit of an explore. So we'll see how that goes. Here we are. So it's I'm with my nephew Leighton.
Hello.
Hello. So we've got bunk beds. Well.
Oh, right.
Well.
Awesome.
Are you happy up there?
Always.
Really? And we've got a window view, or a sea view from a window. Okay, Leighton. So what have we got here? Bathroom. Hello. Nice to see you. So we've got sink, toilet, nice DFDS branded shower curtain, and yeah, there's the shower. We'll make use of that, of course. That's very good. And out here we've got another light, European plug socket, couple of coat hangers, Leighton's ladder to get up to his bunk bed, some comfort bags, aka sick bags, all the safety info there. Very nice. What have we got here? Not really too sure what that does. I don't want to press, but oh, it's a little light. And a little bedside, whatever that is, for your stuff. And a sofa. What more could you want?
Is it the same thing?
I'll tell you what more you could want. USB chargers, that's what you could want.
Yeah. Maybe one day in the future. future.
Maybe
see.
maybe if I could afford to pay for a better cabin.
That's far out.
It's fine. It's good, isn't it? It's great.
is, yeah.
If your biggest concern is there's no USB chargers, I think you need to have a look at your priorities and reevaluate somewhat. Right, that's that. So there's the upper berth, I think I'm going to say.
Okay,
Bunk bed. Anyway, so Leighton, are you going to deploy it?
I will. All you space efficiency lovers will love this.
Oh,
Look at that.
look at that. There it is.
And then just place that and boom, you've got...
What attach ladder to knob?
Yes.
It's passive aggressive from DFDS.
That's what it's supposed to be like.
There you
That
go.
instead, right, so it's actually on the floor and that makes more sense.
Great.
Yeah, that's...
Classic ladder work right there.
You're telling me.
So after that thorough, and I think you would agree, highly professional cabin review, it's time to get outside. Do you know, it's a beautiful late March afternoon. It is so warm, it is so lovely to see blue sky and the sun shining. This is going to be a great sailing tonight. The sky bar on deck 12 is where a lot of passengers seem to have gathered, and why not? What a view from deck 12, what a beautiful evening, and the sky bar is doing a roaring trade. We're preparing to get underway, and just a few minutes ahead of our scheduled departure, we leave the berth.
Right, it is 7:30 Central European time, and I'm having a coffee in the coffee crew. It's fairly busy, so I'll probably have a bit of a wander around later on, maybe when things quieten down a wee bit. I've got dinner booked at 8:30, so we'll have a look at the restaurant there. It's not the a la carte, we've just gone for the buffet, but we'll have a wee look around there. And all in all, very impressed by DFDS. The vessel's beautiful, and the crew have been brilliant, really helpful, really friendly, very efficient. So all in all, as I say, we're 2 hours in. It's going very, very well.
We booked an evening meal in the Explorer's Kitchen at check-in in IJMULDEN. We were given a little ticket to present on entering the restaurant, and it's essentially an all-you-can-eat buffet. It costs €33. Drinks aren't included in the cost. The selection was very, very good. The food was very tasty, but at €33, I don't know, is that maybe a bit on the steep side, or am I just being tight?
Or 2 bits.
I went for fish, and it was very tasty.
Okay, Leighton, so you finished your meal. How was it?
It was delicious. Very plentiful selection, loved just very tasty foods. There was so much I couldn't eat it all. It was tragic, really. And the dessert was very, very nice.
So what did you have for your main?
Main.
What didn't you have?
Yeah, exactly. Bits of pizza, chips, kibberling.
Kibbeling, yes.
Kibbeling, there we go. The potato.
Bit of bowling.
Pizza roll, there we go. That as well.
All the Dutch stuff.
Oh yeah. Meatballs. I think that was it. And spring rolls as well.
Spring
very
rolls,
nice,
yep.
very nice. Dessert, we had a bit of everything again. A little blueberry tart, red velvet cheesecake, which was very nice. The strawberry cheesecake, I think. And what was the other stuff? Oh, chocolate mousse.
Yes.
Meringue, just
Everything.
all very delicious. Very, very good. Yes, absolutely.
Enjoy it.
Yes.
Good value for money.
I would say so. Yeah, I mean, it's free for all out there.
It is.
Yeah.
Good work.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Leighton.
That was fantastic. This video will be epic.
I'll say a bit now as well. I thought the selection was really, really good. There were lots of options, vegetarian options. I didn't see any vegan options, but I wasn't particularly looking for any, to be honest. But carnivores, herbivores, you're sorted, and a whole different range of cuisines. So Honestly, DFDS are doing top work.
I suppose, though, if we're being honest, vegans are herbivores, so there were plenty of vegan options available. Now, after you've had a delicious meal and you're on a ferry, there is only one thing you really want to do, and that's visit the duty-free shop, which is also located on Deck 7. It had all the usual stuff that you would expect to find in duty-free. Willem Dafoe advertising Lefroy, possibly his best work since Speed 2. On Deck 8, the Navigator's Bar is busy with the live entertainment entertaining the crowds royally. Continuing on deck, you've got the blue ribboned a la carte restaurant and the coffee crew, which is a lot quieter than it was earlier. And going further towards the stern of the vessel, you've got the Pirates Island children play area, and from there it's outside. If you're enjoying what you're watching, why not consider subscribing to the channel? I'd be really grateful, as it helps me to keep the channel growing. Even if you're not particularly enjoying what you're watching, you've got this far, so why not subscribe? Or leave a comment, a like, a hype. It all helps to keep the channel moving forward.
So it's just coming up to 10 o'clock in the evening, and we're going to have another little wander around and see what's what. The bars, as you will probably not be surprised to hear, are absolutely jam-packed, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge to film anything in there, but I might go and have a cheeky little pint of something, and at least you can try and soak up some of the atmosphere, see what's going on in there. There's live music on, and everyone seems to be having a great time, but perhaps not conducive to filming. But I've got to say again, I'm really impressed with the DFDS, particularly the crew. They've just been outstanding. So I'm looking forward to seeing what tomorrow brings. But we'll try and do a little bit more filming tonight before heading to the cabin for a chance to dream.
And here is the Navigator's Bar on Deck 8. It's a really pleasant spot. Cheers! As we get later into the evening, Deck 9 seems to be where all the action is. So Deck 9 features the cinemas, which were showing some very recently released films, which I think is excellent. It's also got the Compass Bar and Columbus Club, two places that I would not be visiting.
So that's the Compass Bar, and that's as far as I'm going. There we go.
Deck 9 also has some massage chairs, if that's your thing, along with some slot machines and gaming areas, and the driver's lounge. It's also where you'll find the Columbus Club, which was doing marvellous things.
Luister ze hoe die pan flikt. Bang, 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 bang. En dan heet die slechte bang, bang. En dan is die slechte bang, bang.
Well, they're having fun. Again, that's as far as I'm going.
You're about to see the biggest wave I spotted on this entire trip.
Good morning, Leighton.
Hi.
How did you sleep?
Quite well. My hair is quite...
Your hair is...
Yeah, that...
Wow. I didn't sleep at all. Well, I probably did sleep a wee bit, but not a great night. But just... You have places like that, don't you?
nothing to do with DFDS, not their fault. So the plan is this morning we're going to go and get some breakfast. We've booked breakfast, and then we'll have a little look outside and see what's going on out there. It's like a nice morning. It's a bit misty, but looks pleasant enough. That's the plan for now. Breakfast is served in the Explorer's kitchen once again. You present your cabin key card and seating is unreserved. We booked this in advance at a cost of €15, and I've got to say I think this is really good value. We had our meal at 7:30 in the morning. It gets busiest from 7:45. So I started out with a selection of fruit and then went for something that is decidedly not fruit. It was very good. So that is breakfast done. Leighton is up there. And very good. I mean, an incredible selection once again. Gluten-free options. I didn't see too much vegetarian options, but there was cereal, fruit, porridge, bread. I'm not a vegetarian, so I wasn't really looking. I am, for my sins, a carnivore. What else? Got a fridge magnet. Well, I've got 2 fridge magnets. Mum and Dad always like to have a little fridge magnet of where we've been, so I've got them one of those. I've also got a fridge magnet for Mrs. Tim's travels. She'll love that, although I think she will appreciate the gift of me not being in the house for 2 days. That's just me. That's just how I roll. Just the gift that keeps on giving. So I'm going to have a shower. Probably too much information. I'm not going to video that, and then have a look outside. It's quite misty this morning, so I don't know what we're going to see. Probably mist. But yeah, all things going very well with DFDS. See you in a bit. Okay, well I think we've got about an hour to go until we arrive at Newcastle. The ship is waking up, breakfast is being taken by passengers, cigarettes are being smoked, vapes are being inhaled, so yeah, it's all happening. DFDS, I'm really impressed. I think the biggest thing for me has been how friendly the crew have been. Nothing was too much hassle. They've always seemed to have smiles on their faces, really friendly, seem to be enjoying their work, and it just makes the experience just that little bit better. I'm really blown away with DFDS. I've never used DFDS before. I think I certainly would in the future. What are your experiences with DFDS? I would love to know. Please let me know in the comments what you think of them, and are there any other longer ferry journeys that you would like to see myself and perhaps myself and Mrs. Tim's Travels take? This has certainly bitten me. I've got the ferry travel bug, certainly for longer routes, so that's something to maybe keep an eye on future on the channel. As I say, I've really enjoyed this. The sun is shining, that mist is burning off. It's going to be a cracking day. I've got a train journey back from Newcastle all the way up to Tain, and I think if it's like this, it's going to be absolutely stunning. Anyway, we'll see you when we get into Newcastle. Back in the cabin with an update. Back in cabin 615, where all the action's been happening. We got on the ferry yesterday, I would say 4:30 Central European time. It's now coming up to 9:30 the following morning, and we've just discovered that there are USB chargers. So sorry DFDS for that terrible, outraged, not expletive ridden tirade. This is the type of investigative YouTubing that you get with Tim's Travels. But we found them. Leighton found the USB charging points. It would have been handy if he had found them last night, but he didn't. But we got there now, and that's the main thing. As we approach Newcastle, what else is there to say? Well, hopefully you've picked up that I really enjoyed travelling with DFDS. Wi-Fi. Free Wi-Fi wasn't available. It's an extra fee. There are packages at €6 or €10. Again, maybe I'm just being tight, but I think Really, in this day and age, could Wi-Fi be offered free of charge? Maybe not. What about the vessel itself? She was built in 1987 and went through major renovations in 2006, 2017 and 2024. Hopefully you've spotted that she has a wide range of restaurants, bars, duty-free shop, there are 2 cinemas, the children's play area, and the technical details: she can carry 1,325 passengers, 600 cars, and has 522 cabins with a cruising speed of 21 knots. I've had an absolutely fantastic time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.